Hi, welcome to Drinking and Dating in the 21st Century. I'm Sean.
And I'm Scott.
Leah's not going to be with us this week. She's had a really long week at work, so she's taking a break tonight. And so we decided we're going to do the first ever SoberSode of Drinking and Dating in the 21st Century. Thus, bottles of water.
We should have brought Josh in for this one.
We totally should have brought Josh in for this one. Kind of a last minute decision, but
yeah.
Anyway, a couple of reasons for the SoberSode. The biggest reason is I explored into the very, very top, not quite the top level of drunk last night, but I got close. I almost got to, I was tail end of level 6 last night. So
let's go over the levels. What are the levels?
Yeah. So we're going to go over these a little bit. And let's talk about what these levels are, because this is kind of one of the reasons why we're doing the sober episode. Plus, guys, you don't always have to be drunk to have fun. So once again, the levels are buzzed, tipsy, getting there,
right,
drunk, fucked up, white girl wasted, and sheep fucker drunk. So, yeah, I last night I usually try and stay right around level 3. That's my happy spot. With it getting there, where you still have all your motor skills, everything's good, but
that's
you just
the most
kinda,
enjoyable part.
Yeah, you just kind of feel happy.
Yeah.
But last night I blew by. I went from buzzed and tipsy, like straight on through drunk, fucked up, and right into. I skipped the getting there, I think, last night. I don't know. Some of it's a little bit of a blur. It's one of those things I do about every 6 to 8 months. I feel the need to get severely drunk, vomit, and prove to myself that I am in fact mortal. That was last night. So anyway, so we're talking about having fun without having to drink, because you can do a lot of fun things without having to drink. For example, Scott, what comes to mind?
Well, just this afternoon, me and the wife, we went out and chucked a few discs on the course.
Nice.
A little disc golf. A lot of people drink out there, which,
Yeah, you can.
not really. It's, public property, so it's considered,
Illegal.
Is that, a misdemeanor? Public intox or whatever.
Something like that.
I mean, technically you're not supposed to. A lot of people do, and I just, I've never really enjoyed drinking while I'm disc golfing.
Yeah, I'd have a beer while regular golfing, but disc golfing, I don't know. I don't think I'd enjoy that as much anyway.
Nah.
Yeah. So sober. This is water. This is a weird thing for this show. Let's see what else. Well, with these levels of drunk, just so people kind of understand because we talk about what they are, but what the feeling is, how they work, and what it does. So, buzz, it's like you've had one drink, you just kind of feeling that nice little hum in the ears.
Just enough to feel it.
Yeah. Tipsy, it's usually about 2 to 3 drinks, at least for me anyway. Some people go from buzzed to, drunk on like one drink, but tipsy, it's when things
a
are
little more. It'll last. Like buzzed, it's kind of like it just settles in, but if you don't drink anymore, it will go right away.
Yeah, it goes away right away.
Tipsy is kind of like when you've gotten the buzz to settle in, and
you're gonna need at least a glass of water in about an hour to get feeling really good again.
Yeah.
And then of course getting there, my favorite, which is when everything just seems shiny and happy, and it's a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when people start getting loud and obnoxious and having a good time.
Drunk.
And if you're at a level 3 and someone else is at a level 3 and they're getting all loud and obnoxious, you're having a good time too, because you're enjoying that.
Absolutely.
That's the point when.
And level 4 is like level 3, but level 4 also has a danger level, because level 4 is that one where you can have had one too many, and you go to that emotional place.
Yeah.
And that's bad.
That's way
bad.
Or the loud and obnoxious thing just goes way over the line, and then you walk out. You walk out of the bathroom naked and think it's funny, and other people are just like, "What the fuck is happening?" Shit like that.
Like me taking my shirt off last night, just randomly. I drove home without a shirt this morning because I had no idea where my shirt was.
You know, I'm not going to lie. That just sounds like Sean. Just sounds like something you would do.
You have a point. No, but I did. I had no idea where my shirt was this morning. I'm like, screw it. I got to get to work.
You knew you got white girl wasted if you lost an article of clothing and don't even remember what happened to it.
Exactly.
Did you still have your undies?
Oh, I still had my pants, everything, my shoes, everything. I remember taking my shirt off, but I don't remember why I did. Somebody said something, and yeah, it got crazy.
Huh.
So drunk, I think, is where the danger emotion level gets in. Fucked up is when you start not being able to walk straight, speak coherent sentences. Shit, I haven't even been drinking. Yeah, and see, I should have realized last night when I stood up from the table because we were playing a card game, which is another fun thing you can do sober. It's a card game. I'm gonna plug it because it's awesome. It's called Cards Against Humanity. It's like apples to apples for adults. You've got great cards, things like masturbating into a pool of orphans' tears.
Masturbating into a pool of orphan tears.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some
What is the point of that? What happens?
Well, basically, somebody pulls. You pull out you got black cards and white cards, and one person reads the black card, and everybody else gives a white card to answer whatever the black card said. And let's say you're the one that put the black card up, and then a bunch of us threw in the white cards. Whichever one you think matches best, or is the funniest, or you like the best, that's the person that won, and they get the black card. And the person with the most black cards at the end wins the game. So it's a lot of fun, and it's just ridiculousness ensues. It's funny, sober or drunk.
Yeah, but sounds like it'd be fun.
So I should have known when I stood up from the table. I stood up and I fell backward against the wall, and everybody's like, "Whoa, Sean!" I'm like, "I got this." Of course, it was right at that moment that I pulled my keys out of my pocket and tossed them to one of my friends. I was like, "I got this, but I don't got this." So. And then, of course, you get to white girl wasted, which is where you don't remember where you took your clothes off. You vomit all over yourself and others, and yeah.
Do things that you're going to regret later.
And then somebody ends up, cradling your head in their lap and telling you everything's going to be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I went there. It was pretty ridiculous.
And then sheep fucker drunk.
I've never been there. I have never been to level 7, so I can't really describe it, but
that's a whole nother
that's a
level,
whole new realm of idiocy, I think. It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the realm of where you start doing things that you wouldn't even do at White Girl Wasted.
Yeah.
Like just being like, yeah, I could nail my hand to a wall. Jesus was a pussy, and you just like crazy shit. Just
well, see, I'll do crazy shit throughout, but
not that kind of crazy shit.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like you do things that are very damaging later.
I don't know. I saw a couple of buddies once that they were like, "Punch me, man! Punch me as hard as you can," and they did. They just, whoa, just decked each other.
Did one of them happen to hit the other one in the ear?
I don't remember. But they punched each other.
Was one of them Edward Norton?
No.
Brad Pitt?
No. No. It was not Fight Club.
Okay.
It was two buddies on my front lawn.
Was his name Robert Paulson?
No.
Okay.
No. So anyway, those are the levels of drunk, and yes, you don't need to get any levels of drunk to have a good time. It's like I'm gonna be going out to the bar again tonight, but I'm pretty sure I haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be staying sober even later.
Maybe a beer.
Maybe a beer. Maybe. Actually, I was kind of thinking maybe an Irish coffee, because that's and just one. I don't need. Yeah. But after last night, I'll tell you what, I did not want anything sweet. There was one point I upended a bottle of the 360 double chocolate vodka. That was what sent me over the edge. That's what sent me from 5 to level 6.
I mean, that stuff is good, but it's still like, isn't it like still 35% or 40%?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still vodka.
Yeah, no, I upended that thing. And,
like, how much are we talking, like?
I probably drank two or three shots worth in that.
Oh, so it was just the bottom?
Oh, no, I didn't finish the bottle. I just...
Oh, okay, you just took a few chugs. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I mean, that stuff is good.
I'm hoping I haven't ruined it for myself, you know. You know when you do that, you drink something so hard that you
Yeah, I've only ever done that once.
Yeah, and even the smell of that from there on out, you just kind of like...
Oh. Yeah, hot damn.
Yeah. Can't do it.
I'm actually kind of surprised after hot damn that I can still do a fireball.
Yeah.
And even that, it has to be in something. I couldn't do it straight.
So, and just, you know, and honestly, for a first date, definitely stay sober.
Absolutely.
Absolutely stay sober.
I mean, if you go out
maybe
somewhere
a glass
nice,
of wine.
glass of wine, yeah.
Yeah.
Steak and a beer, glass of wine.
Yeah.
But keep it down to like a 2 minimum.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're a big guy like me, maybe 3, but I'd probably still stick with the 2 minimum.
I don't think I've ever really gotten drunk on a first date.
It's just a bad idea. It's inconsiderate.
It really is.
And it sure doesn't make a good impression of yourself.
Yeah. Now, if you're trying to make a bad impression, it's one of those blind dates that you got set up on, and you get there and you're going,
"Oh my God, you look like Sarah Jessica Parker."
And you know, then hey, go for it.
That reminds me of one of my favorite jokes. So Sarah Jessica Parker walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why the long face?" I love that joke. It's not that funny, but everybody laughs. See, look at him. It's funny. It's not that funny.
Because of the horse joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she looks like a horse.
Yes. Oh. Well, let's see. Well, let's... Monica, from behind the camera, anything to chime in with us on staying sober?
Well, I think the biggest thing, a lot of times I'll be the person that stays sober, but mostly it's because I'm usually the person that's going to be driving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's one of the biggest reasons I would say, even if you are going out having a good time, learn to get along with drunk people.
Even when you're sober. I think drunk people are fun when you're sober. It's fun to fuck with them.
Yeah, you know, it's actually a good idea. Sometimes when you're the only sober person in the room, you get to be that person that recants the entire night afterward and be like, no, dude, you didn't just like stumble and fall. Like, you fell on that one person,
oh, yeah.
and then you got into it for a minute, and then you can, you know, sit there and recant the whole night to everyone, remind them of their shame, and let them know what happened. It's great to be the one person that remembers everything night after.
I'm just grateful that of all the people last night, nobody's really, like, the most anybody's said was, "You okay, Sean?" Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not as okay as I normally am, but yeah, I'm fine. Because they're like, okay, because yeah. Then my one friend, she's like, "How are you at work? You were, you know."
Oh yeah, you were working today.
Yeah, you were level 6 and you only got like an hour of sleep. I don't even know how I'm still fucking upright.
Was she at the party too? The person from work?
No.
Oh, or is this afterwards?
This is a friend, a friend that knew I was going to work.
Ah.
She was the one that actually. So one of my friends was taking care of me when I was in the real terrible throes of level 6.
Yeah.
And then she, at some point she left, and I'm not sure when. I also am not sure how I got back in the house, because I'm pretty sure I was outside. And God, I don't even remember how I got outside, or why I went outside.
It's probably the same reason you took off your shirt. You're probably too warm, because when you're that drunk, you get hot.
Anyway, and so my one friend, she kind of stuck around and made sure to take care of me, and made sure I was doing okay. Yeah, it was a hell of a night, that's for sure. Anyway, well, I don't really have anything else to say on the subject other than guys, have fun sober, have fun drinking, just have fun with your friends, and have fun dating. Be nice to people.
Yeah.
So
that, and if you're drunk all the time, like it's not as fun when you actually get drunk.
It's true. It really isn't. I had 1 week that I just. It's not that I was meaning to get drunk every night. It's just there was something going on, and I was drinking every night for like 5 or 6 days straight, and I was like, okay.
God, that would be exhausting.
I know, right? It's yeah.
So yeah, you know, have fun sober, and
especially with tomorrow being Labor Day, guys, be careful out there. Watch out for the police. Please drive safe. Please drive sober. Take a designated driver.
And if you're the designated driver, you know, you
take responsibility.
You've got to have respect for everybody you're driving.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't be the DD and then puss out and start drinking because you cave into peer pressure. You decide you don't want to be responsible anymore.
Yeah.
Once you accept
or don't be like, oh, I'm only gonna have
serious.
like 5 or 6 beers.
No.
Maybe like 2 or 3 shots with that.
When I'm the DD, if I'm having anything to drink at all, it's at the beginning of the night. I'll have like maybe 1 or 2 beers, and then I drink water the rest of the night.
At least 2
By the
hours
time,
before
I mean
you
that
start driving.
I would
Exactly.
say, you know, I would say that is okay because you're not actually getting to drunk. Like you might just barely hit tipsy, but then you're having a lot of water. There's a lot of time. You're good.
Yeah, you're making sure that by the time it's time to drive, you're safe to drive. So.
Yeah.
Please be careful out there, guys, and remember, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Oh, by the way, we were past 100 likes on Facebook now. Thanks, Monica, for finally liking the page and being number 100. Appreciate that. I saw that, but I'm like, are you kidding me? But then after that, we got like six or 7 more, so we're up past 100 now.
See, I was the tipping point.
You were the tipping
You're
point.
welcome.
So yeah, please remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You know, subscribe to the channel, and drink and date responsibly. Have some water.